Juan stood on the porch of the big blue house on Maple Street, plastic vampire cape flapping in the cold October breeze. His pillowcase candy bag swung from one hand, covered in little glow-in-the-dark skulls that Kenzie had doodled during study hall. Jack-o'-lanterns grinned from every porch, and groups of little kids in superhero and princess costumes raced past, giggling and shouting. He pressed the glowing doorbell. Inside, the familiar chime rang out, followed by quick footsteps. The door opened and Kenzie's mom, Brandy, smiled warmly at him. She wore a soft gray robe over a college sweatshirt and leggings, a streak of flour on one cheek and a wooden spoon in her hand. Juan. Perfect timing. Come in before you turn into a popsicle. Thanks, Brandy. He stepped inside, instantly wrapped in the smell of vanilla, cinnamon, and fresh chocolate chip cookies. Brandy closed the door against the chilly night. Kenzie is upstairs having a dramatic battle with her cat costume. She'll be down soon. In the meantime, follow me, official cookie taste tester. She led him to the bright kitchen where 3 cooling racks were loaded with golden cookies, some with walnuts, some extra gooey, some perfectly crisp around the edges. A tall glass of cold milk was already waiting next to a towering plate. Juan's eyes went huge. You made all these for us? I made them because I love baking on Halloween, Brandy said with a laugh, and because I knew 2 teenagers could destroy an army of cookies before midnight. Dig in. Juan didn't need to be told twice. He grabbed a warm cookie, pulled it stretched with melted chocolate when he pulled it apart, and took a giant bite. A happy little hum escaped before he could stop it. Brandy grinned. That good? These should be illegal, he said, mouth still half full. I may never leave. You're welcome anytime, she said kindly. We have a very comfy couch and a stack of old monster movies ready to go. From upstairs came a loud thump, followed by Kenzie's voice, why do Whiskers hate me? Brandy shook her head, smiling. Duty calls. Eat as many as you want. I'll go rescue her. She headed upstairs. Juan helped himself to 2 more cookies and sipped his milk while looking around. The fridge was covered in pictures, Kenzie as a tiny ladybug, Kenzie holding a huge fish and making a silly face, Kenzie and Juan at last spring's dance with matching sunburns and huge smiles. A minute later, footsteps pounded down the stairs. Presenting, Kenzie announced, spinning into the kitchen, the most dramatic cat in town. She looked awesome, black leotard, fluffy tail, perfect whiskers drawn with eyeliner, and little cat ears perched in her curls. She struck a pose, then immediately zeroed in on the cookies. Mom, you're a superhero. I know, Brandy said, appearing behind her. Now eat something before you go collect a mountain of candy. Kenzie stacked 3 cookies into a towering sandwich and took a bite. Juan laughed and grabbed his pillowcase. Brandy handed them each a flashlight and an extra plastic bag just in case the pillowcases overflowed. She walked them to the front door, then paused. Stick together, okay? Text me if you end up at a party later. And if your fingers get cold holding those flashlights. She looked at Juan with a gentle smile. You know where the warm cookies live? Kenzie rolled her eyes. Mom, stop being the coolest. I can't help it, Brandy said, pretending to be innocent. Juan felt his cheeks get warm, but he grinned anyway. Kenzie tugged him outside. Come on, Count Dracula, before she officially adopts you. They stepped into the crisp night. Leaves skittered across the sidewalk, porch lights glowed like runway beacons, and somewhere down the street fireworks popped in the sky. As they started down the walkway, Kenzie bumped his shoulder. She really likes you, you know. Your mom is the nicest, Juan said. Yeah, but she only bakes 3 entire trays for people she really likes. Juan glanced back. Through the window he could see Brandon